In the 6th century before Christ, a priest named Ezekiel stood by the river Chebar in Babylon and saw the heavens open. What he described has haunted scholars and mystics for 2,600 years. 4 living creatures, 4 faces, 4 wings, wheels within wheels, moving in every direction without turning, and above them a throne of sapphire, and on the throne the likeness of a man engulfed in fire. A generation later, in a restored Jerusalem, the prophet Zechariah saw 4 spirits emerge from between 2 mountains of bronze. They were dispatched to patrol the earth and report back to the angel of YHWH, who stood among the myrtle trees. One question connects these 2 visions across the centuries. Are the 4 living creatures of Ezekiel and the 4 spirits of Zechariah the same beings? On February 15, 2026, this question was submitted to a life force experiment using the SHIELD 10.2 Lambda protocol. 90 verses were drawn at random from a corpus of over 32,000 biblical texts, spanning Genesis through Revelation, including Enoch and Jubilees. The statistical result was extraordinary. The guidance detection indicator registered extreme anomaly, with a Fisher combined probability of 1.2 times 10 to the negative 14th power. 10 of 12 independent markers showed individual significance. The Dominion Trinity intersection scored over 9 standard deviations above random baseline, placing the result at discovery status, the threshold used in particle physics. Yet remarkably, not a single verse in the draw contained the words 4 spirits or engravers, 0 direct textual hits. The answer came not through keywords, but through architecture. The lead verse was from Genesis 24, Rebekah at the well. The servant of Abraham asks the foundational covenant question, "Whose daughter are you?" And she answers through genealogy. Daughter of Bethuel, son of Nahor, through Milcah. The question is resolved through lineage. The father reflected the question back. Before asking whether these beings are the same, ask first, from whom do they proceed? What is their origin? What do they execute? The draw surfaced a 7-fold spirit pattern from Enoch, the spirit of faith, wisdom, patience, mercy, judgment, peace, and goodness. 7 spirits operating as one voice. The 4 engravers and 4 spirits are 4 operational arms of a 7-fold architecture. 4 expressions of the 7 eyes engraved on the stone described in Zechariah chapter 3, verse 9. Same beings, same origin, same judicial function, different covenantal assignments across different eras. A second draw was conducted the same day. 100 verses. The question: will the 4 spirits in Ezekiel bring judgment soon to the nations? The lead verse was Jeremiah 18:22. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when you will bring a troop suddenly on them, because they have dug a pit to take me and hidden snares for my feet. The statistical signal intensified. Nearly 12 standard deviations above baseline. 11 of 12 markers significant. The polarity balance index registered cautionary at negative 2.837, meaning the draw was overwhelmingly weighted toward judgment and breach rather than covenantal favor. The convergence confidence index crossed the 80% threshold. Multiple independent analytical streams spoke with one voice. The draw surfaced the angelic mobilization passage from Enoch. He will summon all the host of the heavens, and all the holy ones above, and the host of God, the cherubim, seraphim, and Ophanim, and all the angels of power, and all the angels of principalities, and the elect one, and the other powers on the earth and over the water. Interwoven with this judgment signal was the Exodus pattern. When I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the fatal plague will not be on you. Judgment discriminates. Those under covenant protection experience the same season as deliverance rather than destruction. A third draw was conducted that afternoon. 100 verses. This time, not a question but a petition. YHWH. Proclaim your coming judgments to warn the nations with a strong sign. The lead verse was Proverbs 16:17. He that observes the commandment guards his own life. Before proclaiming judgment to the nations, the Father proclaimed the escape clause to the faithful. The commandment keeper is sheltered. This is the sign to the nations, not a spectacle in the sky, but the visible survival of those who walk in obedience. The draw returned the Isaiah Herald passage. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that brings good news, that publishes peace, that brings good news of good, that publishes salvation, that says to Zion, your Elohim reigns. And then the Enoch commissioning. Enoch, the scribe of righteousness, sent to declare judgment to the watchers. Go, declare to the watchers of the heaven who have left the high heaven. A severe sentence has gone forth. You shall have no peace. And they were afraid, and fear and trembling seized them. The statistical pattern held. Extreme anomaly. Threshold crossed. All 5 pre-registered criteria, YHWH, proclaim, judgments, nations, sign, received multiple direct or strong semantic hits across the 100 verses. Three draws. One day. One unified signal. The 4 living creatures of Ezekiel and the 4 spirits of Zechariah are the same beings. They are the judicial patrol of the Most Holy, 4 operational arms of the sevenfold spirit architecture, stationed at the boundaries of divine jurisdiction. They carry the mobile throne. They patrol the earth. They dispatch the riders. In Revelation chapter 6, it is one of the 4 living creatures who speaks the single word, come. The mathematics says this signal is not random. The theology says the patrol has reported. The lead verses say the commandment keeper is sheltered, the judgment is sudden, and the commissioning is active. The 4 engravers inscribe. The 4 spirits patrol. The engraving is the patrol. They inscribe what they find.